Hey man, with record-breaking 864 insect tattoos.
800 of them?
Fuck the Mothman.
I didn't know there were that many insects.
That was trying to be a bug trap?
I don't know if it's like necessarily he had different species, but he just happens to have 864.
Does he look like that fly strip that you see sometimes at a restaurant?
The yellow strip.
He looks like this.
He just likes bugs, huh? Whoa, that is a lot of bugs.
And the irony of this, he has a Guinness World Record for it.
Oh, he's a big like centipede on his chest.
What's ironic about that?
He hates bugs.
Oh, that is ironic.
Is he Asian? Like he just wants to do some self-hating shit?
No.
Asians are the only self-hating race.
You know how Asians are like, they like put themselves through pain and shit because they know it's supposed to be good for them. So they'll like, you know, they walk on rocks and shit.
They punch their balls, dude.
Whacking themselves. It's supposed to be good for you.
They do battering rams on their penises.
Yeah, they do all kinds of stuff. Mostly with penis.
Yeah.
Like we're the only, I feel like we're the only race that goes to the massage place and go, fuck me up.
Bro, you haven't watched a lot of white guys getting their fucking balls kicked by chicks.
I've seen videos like that.
What about Jackass?
But that's like fun though.
They make money.
Well, they monetize that.
You know what it is then? It's everyone gets into pain, but then white people know how to have fun with it. Yeah. They make it fun and enjoyable.
The Shaolin monks that punch their balls, it's like they want to be cool, but it's like you're still punching your balls. It's like, don't you know you're just a GIF? Please, like you couldn't master anything else? Just whatever happened to like Kung Fu?
Can you imagine being like your lifelong dedication is to get a battering ram on your dick and blocking that shit
And
being like,
all it turns into is a GIF that someone posts when they're like, my boss says I have to stay an hour late for work. That's your fucking life experience.
Mondays, am I right?
Or like, I'm a girl and this boy is getting paid $56,000 more per year than I am. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
That's pretty tight though.
Oh man, did you see that the North Korean presentation for Kim Jong Un, like the military?
Yeah, and they're like breaking rocks on their chests, and it's like, dude,
it's really intense. Like, it's cool. Like a dude will just stand there, and then everybody has actual sticks, and they're just whacking.
What it looked like was like the old Mortal Kombat movie. You know, like it was like a scene. It was supposed to show how powerful they are, but it was just like, come on, man, why are you doing this?
That in the 80s, it was like, wow.
Yeah.
But it's like now it's like, man, that shit's McDojo shit, bro.
McDojo.
It's true.
It is. Well, it's like magic.
Yeah.
They're just doing magic, dude.
No, because you have the UFC, you're like, oh, that's what the real fighting is.
Yeah, but that's like sometimes you don't need to see a person get
David Blaine magic is shit. Like for them, they're doing this to me. You know?
What's that old Asian guy's name? I don't know if he's Chinese, Japanese, or Korean, but I know he's
Genghis Khan.
No, I know he's not Korean.
Can I just say, as a white person, that was racist.
The thing is, I know he's not Korean, but I didn't want to not say Korean and make it seem like I don't like Japanese and Chinese people. It's not what it is. But this guy's old, and he's a martial artist, and he just does this, and people fly back.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Or he like looks at people.
Yeah, but he does it, and so
there's a lot of Asians that con people.
But what's funny is they set up a fight with like an MMA guy.
It's fucking Aikido, dude.
No, but Aikido, there's no offensive moves.
Like a chi master?
He's doing this, and the people are flying back.
That shit works.
So they did it in Japan, but they also did one in China. So if they're wearing like a karate outfit, that's a Japanese one.
Okay, yeah, I think it's a Japanese guy then. And so he fought an MMA guy. Someone set it up, and I thought that's mean. Whoever set this up from his camp, dude, like, and the MMA guy didn't want to hit him. Because he knew it was bull, but so they're like, just fight, and he punched him, dude. Knocked the guy out, down, and then he got it because he's doing this. So the first time he does it, the guy doesn't move. So as he's approaching, he's doing it faster and faster.
Oh my god.
And so I was like, dude, what are you doing? Like,
poor dude, he's so delusional.
I think if it's the same one, the MMA guy hits him once, drops him, and he goes over and he's like, are you okay? Are you okay, right? And then the guy's like, no, we're gonna keep going. And then he's like, are you sure? And then he's like, all right. And then he hit him again, he goes, no, I'm not doing this anymore.
See, I blame people from that guy's camp because they have to know this not real,
It's
dude.
just the longest troll the entire martial arts studio, and his students are like, hey, let's play a trick on that.
This shit is worldwide though. They have so many different, like in Indonesia, they actually have a really bad issue with this stuff where they have this fake martial arts stuff where they use like dull blades like slice somebody, and they could show that like I did not get cut.
Yeah.
But there's all these little kids that try to do that, and they slit their own throat, or they like drive like cars over people to show that like I'm invincible, you know. And then other people try to do it, and then they fucking kill them. And this happens over and over and
Remember
over.
that video of the cat who he was like in jail for a while, but nobody knows that at the time. And he's on this show, and James Randi is there. James Randi's like a big magic debunker because like he wasn't a magic debunker, but he was like, hey, magicians are like just doing tricks.
He's the guy that was like, I'll pay you $1 million if you.
Exactly. If you can show me like actual extra like paranormal activity or whatever. So this cat would he had a phone book, and he would like open the phone book up, and then he would like do all this shit. And he's like wearing a gi. He's like some white dude looks like me with a fucking mustache, and he's like wearing a gi. He's like doing all this shit around the phone book, and he like gets down here, and then he goes like, and then the phone book page turns over. And James Randi's like, okay, cool. Let's see you do that
blowing
again.
it.
Yeah, let's see you do it again. So he puts all these like little like flakes around the thing where it's like they're weightless, right? So like if you were to blow next to them, it would like. And he's like, I just think he's blowing on shit. He tells the camera, he's like, I think he's blowing on shit. We'll see. And then the cat, he's like doing all this stuff again. He's like in his gi. He's like. I don't know. The energy's not here. The energy's gone. It's
See?
all fucked.
It's the energy. Charlatans, as they say.
It's all gone.
They like to say their chi is depleted now because he used so much in the first one.
To move that one page.
He comes out later and just admits it was all a fucking scam, and he was just blowing on paper. But he got all these people to believe it because he looks like he's not blowing. He like really does. He did master this thing where
I kind of want to try that.
like and just blows on it and it goes over. And he's like, see?
You guys got a phone book here?
I'm fascinated by the people who start to believe their own shit, though.
Yeah.
Because the con artists, they actually make logical sense.
Yeah.
They're trying to make money, they're trying to do their thing. But the guys that are like these magicians that actually believe they're chi fighters, and then also their followers. That shit's crazy because they're doing this shit and then they're like, oh, fuck.
Like they haven't had one person that was like, oh, I'm gonna try this out. And then when they do the demonstration of like, all right, hit me, and then they do their fucking thing. Like, do they, like, for the instance of the guy, the Japanese guy that does this, do they really need to get an MMA fighter to fight him? They could have just got some regular guy just to go up and just punch him in the fucking head.
Let's go punch that guy.
It makes it legit. That makes it legit, you know.
It makes it so much funnier though when they get punched and they're like, no, the fucking lightning's not working.
But that's like Seagal, because you guys watched Seagal Lawman?
Yeah.
It was like an A&E show or some shit.
He's like a real cop.
He was a real cop for the Louisiana Parish, and he's like, a lot of people don't know this, but I've been a cop for 5 years. And you're like, okay. And then he's in there, and like all the cops are just like, yo, this is Steven Seagal. We've never seen a real life celebrity in our whole fucking lives. And like, this is crazy. And then he's like, okay, I would like somebody to brandish a weapon upon me right now.
Brandish a weapon.
And then a guy like takes out a gun, like, okay, make a gun. See how I'm disarming this guy right now? I'm disarming him so easily. I'm disarming him. And everyone, he's just talking so much that he's not even looking. Yeah, and then this guy's just like in awe. He's like, wow, Seagal's touching me. This is crazy.
And also, Steven Seagal is like 6'5" and like 300 pounds.
And his gut's like hitting this guy in the head, like right here. His head's like getting hit with his gut. So it's just fucking, but it's just clearly just star power happening. And like these people are in awe. And they're like, wow, this is amazing. Steven Seagal's here.
Hey, star power is power.
It is.
But he was also, he's also like what, 6 something, right? And a lot of his opponents were like 5'2" Japanese dudes. So his Aikido's always gonna work.
It's sick, dude. Right? He's just flipping motherfuckers. Or like the Detroit Urban Survival training guy. Have you guys seen that dude? The black dude with the headset, and he shows people how to.
Oh yes.
Oh, I think I have seen that.
Everyone has seen this.
I already love it.
He's really good. He has some really high level technique.
Have you seen the guys that they to debunk those like the defense videos, like they actually shoot, like, you know, and like so they're like, okay, this is if I was in a real situation and you come up to me, boom, you're dead, and they're boom, you're dead. Like no, it's too late, you're too late, because they'll try to do all this stuff that to get the gun out, and they're like, no, boom, you're dead.
Yeah, there was like some Asian kid that went to go visit him, and then he goes, all right, shoot me. And then the Detroit guy moved too slow, and he blasted him like 5 times.
He like,
No. He goes,
hold on, everyone, just reset. We're gonna reset.
He's like, hold on a second. And then he was like, he went like this. He went.
Dude, like, you know, like in the movies when like someone they have the gun in the back and then like they do that, you know, they get the gun, whatever, and like, you know, we learned that in Taekwondo too. It's the one motion thing, but if the gun's already cocked, it's just like, and you're dead.
If you put you just gotta do that. It's very clear. You got to know exactly where the pressure is, and
when they're gonna shoot. And so if you watch the documentary, Remo Williams, he teaches you that you have to hear like the tendons in the finger.
No fucking way.
have to hear the tendons.
These guys have the biggest cocks in the universe.
Saw the documentary Remo Williams?
You don't hear the tendons?
Amazing, dude. They had a Korean master played by a white guy. This is back then when you could do that. We could do that. And then like he's like, you must hear, and his accent was like somewhere between Chinese and Japanese. It wasn't even
That's so
Korean.
cool.
It was a white guy that played him, and he's like,
How long ago was this?
oh, this is like in the 80s.
Oh, because like Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai was like 10 years ago. I think you can still do it.
But this is the best explanation of how to dodge bullets. Is you have to hear the tendons in the fingers.
It's in the fingers.
No joke. When he would dodge it, like I don't want to be like him. He'd be like this, and then like he would get closer, and then he'd be like, yeah. And he'd get closer again, and then he would disarm the guy.
Well, what if you're at a rave
sick.
and you could barely hear anything?
Well, then
What if you're at a rave?
he would tell you, "I don't go to rave." That's what he would tell you.
But he's a white guy.
Why are you there anyways?
Yeah. While you're at rave, it's no good. Nothing good happened after 12.